Check, check. See if all the audio is working. To do that, what we need to do is actually play some audio. So, it looks like it's working according to my meters. I'm just gonna go to my channel and see if everything is working. I don't know if this is gonna be like a full stream or anything, but I mean, very likely not, because I'm still recovering from being sick and I have some other stuff to do, but I had to test this before I do an actual big stream. So, where the hell do I find my stream on my YouTube account? Your channel. Okay. So I'm live. Do I find my stream on my YouTube account? Okay, this should be working. Okay, okay. It's being a bit weird. Oh, there we go. Just turn off the sound here so that I can see any chat and stuff that pops up. Yeah, so like I said, just testing a bit. Hopefully the mic is picking up enough. I can turn it up as well. Because I'm a bit far from the mic compared to what I usually do. When I record audiobooks and stuff, I'm like this close to the mic. Let's post about being live and stuff. There we go. And this link should work. Just doing a little test stream, to be honest. When I click on that, does it go to the right thing? Yes. Well, sort of. You still have to click through to the actual live stream. Let's test the chat. Test, test. There we go. Right. This probably works. So, what I can do now as well is just go to Instagram. Post it there too. The thing is though, like, this is just a little test stream. So if too many people tune in, then it's not a test stream anymore, I guess, but we'll see. Right. That's the annoying thing about all of this kind of social media stuff and all that, is just how difficult it is to get all of the content and all of the links and stuff in one place, and then transferring them from a PC to a phone and then to Instagram, and you have to know if you're going to post a story or a reel or a post, and then you have to post a link in your bio that goes to a link tree that has all the latest links. But what if it's just a link that you just copied over now? Then you need to, So that's why I'm taking a while to do this. But I don't think anyone is well, maybe one person is watching now. If you're watching and you are better at YouTube than I am and you can actually find the chat, let me know. I'm still pretty sick. You can hear it, right? Okay. Oh, I can open the chat in OBS, probably, right? View. That's not it at all. Chat. There we go. Whoa. Okay. It should work. So, let's turn that off. Again, test. And hopefully this works. Right. Copying the link from YouTube and and we're not posting it to the Facebook story, just to the Instagram story. Because we're cool like that. Okay. I'm just gonna make some sound, or make some music rather, and see what's up. So, Ableton Live 12 just came out, and I'm already pretty peeved about some of the changes. Um, but I'm also aware that a lot of this stuff just takes some time to get used to. One thing that has been bothering me for the 10 minutes or so that I've been using it is that this whole bit is not easily turned on or off again, as far as I can see. So like, there used to be switches here to turn on the mixer and the in and out, like the routing and the track delay and stuff. And now you have to go to view, and there's like a zillion options here. You have to go down to arrangement track controls and select all of them one by one. So in and out, okay, cool. And go to view again, go to arrangement track controls, volume, then again, track options. Oh no, I don't want track options. Okay, go back, turn off track options. I want the return tracks enabled. Okay, and then anytime you're like, well, this might be taking up too much screen space, you're gonna have to go back to view and to that thing. So hopefully they'll add buttons back here, or hopefully I'm just missing something, which is definitely also a possibility. We'll see. So I'm just gonna make some sounds now. I'll put on my headphones and turn off the speakers. Can I hear myself now? Whoa, yes. And the audio. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I got a MIDI controller, just a very simple one, and I haven't been, just straight up haven't been using it. I'm gonna try and use it a bit more. I mean, there's loads of delay here as well, latency from the fact that I'm using DirectX, I think, audio. There we go. Preferences. Yeah, so usually you'd be using like ASIO, right? For a reduced latency and stuff. But now I'm forced to use DirectX because of OBS, and maybe it's easier to route ASIO into OBS these days, but I haven't bothered to look into that. Mert, what's up? Yeah, it's kind of odd, right? That you have to go all the way to view and then to arrangement track controls. I I think it's because they introduced this thing where you can click down here in the bottom right and open the mixer there. And there's some options here, but then, oh wait a minute. Yeah, no, those are just like, these are for the mixer. So if you turn all this off, it just turns off the mixer basically. So there's all kinds of stuff here. Performance impact, probably pretty useful. But yeah, just to come back to what I was trying to say, like, yeah, there just used to be a very easy way to turn this on or off, and this is all I use usually. I don't really go to the mixer, and this this vertical view doesn't really make all that much sense to me because of my template. Like, this is so much messier than if I turn this off and I can just, you know, look at this MIDI thing goes into this track, and then there's like all of the options and the sends and stuff are all here. I just want to turn off the in and out, like the routing for a second, because sometimes you need it and sometimes you don't. But now I have to go to view arrangement track controls and turn off in and out. So hopefully this sticks when I update my template. What's up, Jean Dumoulin? Yeah, it'd be nice if it just, you know, stays the same if I save this as part of a template. But if it doesn't, there's going to be well, I wanted to say there's going to be a problem. It's going to be my problem, but we'll see. It'd be nice not to have to switch back to 11 for a while until they fix that. So yeah. Anyway, what's up, viewers? Hope you're all doing well. I know I haven't been streaming really. I did one stream a few months ago. Months, weeks, who knows? Remixing a Danny Skrilla track. I ended up never working on that remix again, just because I've been busy and doing all sorts of stuff. I liked what I had been doing back then, so I might just continue working on that soon. For now, though, let's make some stuff. And like, depending on a person that I was supposed to meet online today that I haven't heard back from, this might be a pretty short stream, but you know, we'll see. Jean, yeah, trying the Ableton 12. This is mostly just a test if the stream is stable and if the audio works, and if I'm getting better, because I've been pretty sick. You could probably still hear it in my voice. I just yeah, so I'm just testing, and hopefully we can make a little beat, and then you'll see me maybe tomorrow or something when I do an actual stream where I hopefully dive into some of Ableton's features, new features, and discover alongside you what the new version has to offer. Like, you know, we can look at the release notes and maybe test out some new devices and that kind of thing. That'd be nice. All right, so instead of Serum, might as well try a new instrument. I think on, you know, my first impression of the new browser is that it's very messy. But like I said, I've been sick, so my brain is working at like half capacity. So this is all just like noise to me right now. Hopefully it's just all very useful and streamlined. That'd be nice. I don't know what this is. Meld. Check this out. You know what? I'll just use some presets. Okay. I mean, Okay, I'm very curious as to what the idea behind this synth is. This could be nice. I don't really get what's good about these sounds though. I just spent a while racking my brain writing a Reddit post or Reddit reply rather about old stuff old dubstep producers used to use back in the early 2000s, and these sounds remind me of that a little bit too much. So we'll get back to that one later. Hopefully it's better than whatever that was. Drift, I think, is pretty nice though. Yeah, Jean, the bass stab preset. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Just test out some more presets, and like maybe the presets just aren't very good, and you know the synth itself is sick. That's very possible. But I do like this. That's fine. Mert says Drift is amazing. Drift was in the previous version too, right? Or was in the beta or something? I remember playing around with it a bit. Drift is amazing, the presets are whack. Yeah, that makes sense. It's often the case, I think, with Ableton devices. That's why I think the meld one probably is pretty good. Just the presets aren't very good. I mean, yeah. This is all pretty whatever. Let's just make a sound in Drift. It's cool. Let's see. On or off? Right? Yeah. Cool. Sine wave. It's yeah, like I said, I've been sick. It's the evening where I am anyway. So let's make something like atmospheric or something, right? This is something else that I've been wondering about. So you can now set a scale for the whole thing, which is pretty cool because it never made sense that you could have different scales. I mean, it made sense that you could have different scales for different MIDI clips, but to have it as a default that you'd have to select the same thing for every individual clip, that never really made sense to me. So now with the with this scale, let's just do this. Just write like an arpeggio kind of thing, right? We're at 140. Why not set this to 126? Because we're crazy like that. $130, fine. You guys decide. Does anyone know why this Oh, this was just here because of my template, right? Yeah. Okay, never mind. The pitch thing. So the shape is some sort of morph. I guess it's like a wavetable kind of thing. Morph. Okay, cool. Okay, so this has always bothered me. If anyone knows right now, before I dive into the manual or whatever later, these curves have always bothered me in Ableton Live. I want to customize this curve. Like, I just want to hold like Alt and change how this behaves. If I can't do that, it's not a deal breaker or anything, but it does kind of suck. So this synth is just kind of a like an analog, kind of unstable vibe, right? So I'm kind of wondering if any of you have been using this, how you usually use this, and how you introduce like instability to the sound and stuff. Because for now, I just want to keep it pretty simple, I think. Get rid of that click. Oh, it just says drift. Yeah, so it drifts around the pitch. That's cool. So this is just filter on and off. That's cool. And there's one filter, I guess. Okay. So I guess there's no way to have different amplitude shapes, amplitude envelopes on the two oscillators. That is fine, I guess. I mean, not everything has to be like serum or super flexible, as long as it sounds nice. Okay, cool. So there is an envelope too. Oh, that's this one. Okay, so okay, so 1 and 2 do have different envelopes. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I'm just trying to make something that is sort of halfway interesting before I start adding effects, but I think this synth, I don't know. I like this, to be honest. Like, it kind of messes up the sound. I don't know about the noise, though. So envelope 2 is now just not really doing all that much. I'm not doing anything. I think we just should keep it simple, probably. Let's look for some effects. There's echo, obviously. Yeah, like I said, I need to. There's roar. That's a new one. I don't know about any other new ones. So look into that. I don't know. We'll see, right? Oh, that's position. There we go. Truly just making whatever right now. So this isn't bass anymore, so we're just gonna move it to this bit. I like the God, isn't there a an all? Oh, there we go. Okay, the chorus in this. Cool. Let's make the bass with drift too. I'm just gonna load up a new instance then. Instruments. Well, this is all still so new. Set this to Y4 voices. I want this to. Oh, there we go. Mono. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, that click, by the way, is coming from the sidechain. And from the initial attack. Jean, you said, yeah, that's how it works most of the time. What do you mean? I don't remember what I was talking about. So I'm going to turn this off, or actually I'm just going to move the MIDI there and see if I can do something. I was messing around with something. What was it called? It was called, right, melodic steps. So I used to use something called Sting, which was like a randomized step sequencer kind of thing. So I'm gonna set this to, I think this should be F minor, wait, root note, and then another root note. I'm just gonna set this to F. Oh, this is just what it's playing. Okay, cool. Okay. So randomize. There we go. So this needs to be longer for sure. Whoa, okay. Velocity and length could be random, I guess. Relax, please. I don't know if there's any chance of this turning into decent music, but you know, it's a test again. That's a bit better. So now the big question for me is, can I easily make a Reese with this? Because are there any unison options there? Because if there's not, then it shouldn't be too difficult either, but still. If we set this to 0 and 0, these to the same octave, I guess, 0 and 0. Turn this off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Envelope 2 is doing the filtering there. I'm gonna look for some vocals on Splice. That does work pretty well. I'm just gonna drag that in. For later. Not sure if this is gonna work, but let's try. Okay, the guitar is still part of the sound. Shouldn't be that crazy, but you know. Anyway, huh. Just a little dogs on acid action there. Let's see. Just trying to quickly find something. Okay. Anyway. This should be F minor-ish. Okay, cool. Let's see how this goes. Doesn't really matter if we get that in key. I don't like that bit at all. I like the loopiness of the beat. So Dusty Ohms, what's up? Okay, let's start with this. I'm gonna put a drift there, or serum there instead of drift for the Reese. Just a quick one. Using this. Actually, let's put it back on random. This should be. There we go. Filter on it. There we go. Okay, let's quickly find something to finish up this call and answer thing. Got a thing in a few minutes. Or I don't. I'm not sure at this point. What's up, Seek? Yeah, this turned from just messing around in Ableton 12 to something that is pretty vibey. Okay, so it starts with this, and then there's something here from like 39 to 41. There, something needs to happen. Otherwise, it gets too loopy, and I don't want that. I want this to be a piece of music that has something happening all the time without becoming a big exercise in sound design and craziness. So I don't know, just try some stuff out. You couldn't see, I was doing some auto-tune stuff. This kind of takes the groove out of it, I feel like. There's something needs to happen to make this a bit more, fit a bit more with the rest of the track there. Okay, that definitely isn't it, but I do think that aside from the timing of these, I think maybe even an easier thing to do would be just to wash it in reverb a bit. The trusty Valhalla vintage verb. Put this back on rank. I don't know if it saved everything from the previous version. I don't think so. What I did like is that, and I think this was the case from 10 to 11 too, but I'm not quite sure. It copied the path to my user library from my previous install to this one. So I didn't have to wait for it to load everything and then set a custom one and then have to decide if I was going to be brave enough to delete the actual user library it had generated during install. Man, I'm still pretty sick. So I like this. So a delayed reverb at the end on the Vox. Yes, something like that. I want to just put a send reverb thing right there. So that's the second one there. This is, I think the changes from 10 to 11 weren't as big as from 11 to 12, I feel like. Rolling sampler to the rescue. Okay, just 1 second. Total silence. There we go. Just need to turn off the sidechain there and try again. Why is there still... Oh, that's the sidechain there, I think. There we go. Okay, and now we select this, drag this right there and re-enable all this stuff. Re-enable the loop. And what I wanted to do here was have a reverse reverb that leads into that little vocal turnaround bit so that it does this. You get it. Turn on the sidechaining on both channels too. Yeah, that sort of makes sense to me anyway. And then this needs to go into the delay at the end here as well, maybe a bit smooth. Yeah. But maybe not my weird delay preset. I think we should just go for something a little less modulated. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Forgive like any clickiness or whatever. I'll take care of all that stuff later. The drums could be a bit more interesting for now because it's just this. So let's layer some stuff on it. Go to my little pack. To the spice. Oh man. By the way, how's the mic versus the audio from Ableton? Am I too loud? Is Ableton too loud? Is nothing too loud? Let me know. Right, so let's just layer some snares and some kicks and stuff. Try this. Kicks bottom row. It's pretty nice. Another kick. Yep. And another kick for good measure. I like it. We're gonna clean it up though. Just need something there as well. Maybe some stuff like this. Andrew, what's up? Something's happening here. Oh, right. One of these is just multiple things going on. I do like all the bleed and the background noise in these Foley samples. It's instant texture. Just gotta watch out with how you cut them and just, you know, take too much out of it and you end up with no character, and take too little out of it and you end up with something that is impossible to mix down. And another thing is, if you have all these kicks and you love them oh so much, and it turns out that all the reason you like them is all in the sub bass, then you're kind of SOL, because you have to take out all that low end to make it work with the original kick. You don't have to take out all the low end, and there's no set rules to any of this, but we're going by my sort of production style, I guess. I sort of find my way around that, or have a way of circumventing that risk, mitigating that risk, by always having a channel EQ set to high pass, but that doesn't get rid of all the lows. So like with it is that, without. So some of the low end is missing there. So I'm just gonna put an EQ on there. That's a lot of muscle memory that I have to unlearn there. Typing something in and then going to all, but all is now at the top, and there's so much stuff there. Anyway, EQ 8. Yeah, like I said, like I thought, the ranks are all deleted now, so I'm just gonna have to retrain Mr. Ableton to recognize what I like most. But that's cool too, because I could use some new favorites, I guess. But this can all work, I think. Let's put a glue compressor in there. That's pretty nice. Okay, now let's listen to it in context. I'm gonna turn off the synth for a second, just for good measure. Yeah, I heard the guitar coming through that sample there. Doesn't matter that much, but it would have been nice if they hadn't included the bleed from the guitar there in that sample pack. But whatever's usable is usable. And I'm firmly of the belief, especially because I sidechained the shit out of everything, that you can just have bleed from guitars in your samples, and if nobody's gonna notice, then it's fine. I think maybe this clap doesn't quite fit. Maybe we should find something else, just like something that's a bit. So the vibe of it isn't very electronic, which is what I'm looking for here. But it's a bit harsh, I feel like, still. And we can change. We can process the sample, but we can also just put a new sound there. Claps. Something like that. Load it up next to it, and then go like that. There we go again. So some Valhalla vintage verb on this one too. I don't know what that tail is doing there, but we're gonna fade it out there. And I don't know. Yep. So yeah, I do feel like something else needs to happen there. See if I have to go already. Oh, well, that's pretty sudden, but thank you for watching. This was a test stream. I'll be back with a full stream later on where we'll be going through, like, maybe working on this track, and maybe sometimes going through the manual and seeing what's new, and just going through Ableton Live 12. Andrew says, reminds me of some old Burial or Synchro. Yeah, it is kind of like that. I'm trying to avoid the production tropes of that kind of stuff, but yeah, it's definitely that kind of stuff. Anyway, see you soon. I'll try to announce it beforehand, but if I don't, then you'll find your way here if you did just now.